Hello, and welcome to the first in the Glyn Library series of videos introducing you to the skills you need to succeed in your research activities. To kick things off, we're going to take a look at advanced internet search techniques. The internet is a vast and wondrous resource where you can pretty much find information about anything you want. How easily you find that information and the quality of it, though, depends on your abilities to successfully navigate search tools. So over the next few minutes, I'm going to go through a few tricks and techniques that will hopefully improve your results and also introduce you to a few different search tools that you might not have used before. When you go to start searching for information, one of the worst things you can do is, start. What is far more useful is to pause. Take some time to think about what it is you want to find, how you're going to look for it, and what tools you're going to use. In these thoughts, you should consider what keywords to use. Keywords are the terms that you are going to type into the search boxes in order to elicit the information you require. Thus, they are a very important part of the process. Think about what are the core terms that describe the information or subject area you are searching. Come up with as many keywords as possible. Think about synonyms, words which are different but have the same or similar meaning, such as rust and corrosion. A thesaurus is an essential tool for this. Also be aware of acronyms and abbreviations. Be sure to search both the short and long forms of these, as by only using one or the other, you are excluding information sources which use the alternative form. Also, be aware of different spellings. Remember that many American versions of words are pronounced the same, but are spelt alternatively, such as colour or organisation. With this list in hand, you are now ready to begin searching. You might find that initial searches return millions of results, too many to wade through, or that you are presented with too few options, and so you'll need these tricks to help refine and expand your searches. If you are looking for a specific phrase, try using quotation marks to narrow down your results. By typing two or more terms into your search engine, it will return results containing both or either of the terms anywhere in that source. With the addition of quotation marks, results will only be highlighted if they contain all of the terms side by side in the order you put them. You might also want to try what's known as Boolean searching, whereby you use the connectors and, or, and not to refine or expand search results. Use and to connect terms to refine results to only those containing both terms. Use or to expand searches to those containing either term, which is especially useful for searching similar terms at once. Finally, use not to exclude any related terms which are irrelevant to your research. Use these connectors to combine your keywords in as many different ways as possible. Perhaps record the combinations used on a spreadsheet to track your searches and which are most effective. You might also want to try wildcard symbols in order to search multiple terms at once. You can use a question mark to replace any individual letter in a word, so very useful for alternative spellings. You can also use an asterisk to represent a variety of word endings. So COMPUT followed by an asterisk will search for compute, computer, computers, computation and computing all at the same time. So you've got your keywords, you've got your search techniques, now you just need to think about what tool to use. Chances are, when I've been talking about search engines, you've been thinking of Google, which is completely natural. It's a very powerful search tool and is by far the most well known, so it's worth having a look at some of the advanced search features available within it. By clicking on settings in the toolbar under the search box, you will find a link to Google's advanced search, which affords you the chance to limit results by language, region of origin, when the site was last updated, where the terms appear on the page, and by file type, enabling you to really narrow down to specific sets of results. Google isn't the only search engine though, and there are issues with it that mean it's not the most effective tool for academic research. For example, sites can pay to have their pages promoted at the top of results, and results are also ranked based on your previous search history rather than by those which are most relevant to your search terms. So what are the alternatives? Let me introduce you to a few. We'll start with Wolfram Alpha, which is very different to Google. It's a computational knowledge engine, meaning it takes your search request and provides you with statistics and answers taken from a pool of resources. It has a vast array of features for different types of information sources, which can be explored from the homepage. Exelead is a nice search engine if you prefer your results presented in a more visual form, offering as it does screenshots of pages relevant to your search terms. One way to combat the bias of Google's search algorithm is to use a meta search engine. These look across the various search tools to find the results which most frequently are presented in response to your search terms, thus increasing the relevance of the information sources offered. Dogpile and Mumma are some excellent examples of meta search tools. If it's the tracking element of Google that worries you, then perhaps take a look at DuckDuckGo, a search engine which promises to never track any user data. This also means that you won't be hounded by personalised ads, and that results presented are relevant to that one isolated search with no interference from your internet history. So there you have our top tips on how to get the most out of searching the internet. If you would like any further help with this or have any questions about internet searching, then please don't hesitate to contact us. Pop into the library to speak to a member of staff, email us via library@barton.ac.uk, or tweet us to @Glyn Library to get the help and answers you need.